Here we go. Ready.
Making the adjustment. Gonna run it. It's Murphy. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. The give to the back. He's got the first down. There he goes.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football a lot. They trust him, and he continues to deliver and make big play after big play. This dude is an absolute superstar.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And obviously this guy's been hyped up, and we've talked about him in the Heisman race. What do you have to do? You got to finish strong. The voters are watching what you do at the end of the season. Awesome opportunity. Put together a 100-yard game last week. Put some stats up. Get a bunch of touchdowns. You know, really finish strong so you can get in that Heisman race and maybe go win that big trophy.
They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
Handoff to the single running back. Headed to the end zone. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all.
They go to the wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Murphy. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Great team defense on that one play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Looking for space. It's Murphy. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
He's up to 81 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He breaks a tackle. Still on his feet at the 45. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down.
And obviously, if you're going to be in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy, you got to be putting out big stat games week in, week out. He's been doing it all season long and obviously had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again here today in a game where a lot of Heisman Trophy voters, they're watching this one.
Got room at the 35. Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention for the Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Tough run here. It's Murphy. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. On the direct snap, it's Murphy. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks! Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking for space, it's Murphy. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Right back to the well. Shows him the stiff arm. Steps his way to a little bit of a pickup. Not enough for the first down as the clock continues to move here late in the half. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the direct snap, it's Murphy. Fighting off the defender. And they'll stop him short of the first down, and they've got a timeout if they want to try to get the ball back before halftime. Wisconsin stops the clock, uses it. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down.
And that's another really good-looking run. This guy has been playing so good late in the year. Over 150 rushing yards his last game out. He's now got over 150 yards in this one, too. And if you're a voter for postseason awards, everybody on the Doak Walker committee obviously watching this, but let's be honest. I think there are a lot of Heisman Trophy voters paying more and more attention to this guy late in the year. He has been unbelievable.
Takes the handoff. It's Murphy. Turning it on. Running inside the 20. To the house. Touchdown, Oregon.
Huge play.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat's going to give them a different look. Direct snap. It's Murphy. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run now in the second half if they're going to win this game. And you wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime, maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage to give themselves a chance to come back in this game.
Maybe some room here. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the... And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Got some green grass. There he goes. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Ducks! He got a step and just dusted the field. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with... Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Motion from the wideout. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Got the first down. Touchdown, Oregon! And the beatdown, ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. There is a Badger slow to... The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah.
Oh, a lot of space. The 10. Touchdown, Ducks. And the stomping has commenced. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
Changing the routes with his receivers. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it cost the defense a first down. One more play to pad the stats.
Ready, go!
And after the short gain, that is going to put this one in the books. Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
Yeah, it's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses.
Ready! Black 88, Black 88! Go, go! Ready! 180, go! Here we go, ready! Go, go! Down, ready! Go, go! Down, ready! 180, go! Ready, ready! Ready, go! Down, ready! Ready, go! Ready! One, go, go! Ready, go! Here we go, ready! Ready, go!
They'll send the tight end in motion, making the adjustment on the play. Uh-oh, look out. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. The run inside. It's Murphy. Enough to move the chains. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Nice move there. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a 1st down.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another 1st down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. The Ducks line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped right there.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
Here we go. Go.
They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. This is the essence of rivalry games, the big moments that you just say a few words and everybody remembers where they were when it happened. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Ducks!
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line now.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the snap, it's Murphy. Oh, he's got some space. Smashes through the tackle. He's up to 94 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's past the sticks. Got a little grass. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Oregon! You know they love their track at Oregon. And when the gun goes off and he hits... Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Back has it. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. On the run, it's Murphy. Crosses the 30. At the 45, on his way. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats.
We know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy. And this late in the year, if you're going to bring that home, you've got to put up big stat games, right? Had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again today. He is turning it on late this season.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got enough for the first down. The huge play gets them into scoring territory, and that marker on the field almost certainly is going to put them even closer. I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. And the Ducks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll run it. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Washington stops the clock and uses its first timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to barge in. He will not get there as the defense stops him again. Timeout called by the Huskies. That's their 2nd. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. They got nothing and liked it, or probably didn't like it on the last play. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Touchdown, Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Good, tough, physical running.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Stopped in the backfield as his defense doesn't want to let anything slip through here late in the half. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Got a little space. There he goes. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 40. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. They'd love nothing more than to take advantage of that early 2nd half turnover and cash in and tack a little bit more onto this lead. Sees a crease. Here's a little room there. He's at the and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ducks!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great...
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Nice.
The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. Last time they had it, they put it on the deck. The football was... And the ball is free on the pitch. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down.
Where did he go?
That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. The Ducks want to crank the tempo. Trying to squeak through the pile. Runs through the tackle. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's...
There he goes! He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. He's now over 2 fills from scrimmage, and this might be one of those days where he passes Jonathan Stewart, who went 250 a couple of times.
Yeah, finding him, feed him, no matter what way you can. I love the Ducks, how they get the ball to their playmakers, and then guess what? Let them do the rest. Let them make plays, run it again, run it again. This guy's having himself a day.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back to back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Breaks into the open. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive lineman can pave.
And he's in. Touchdown, Oregon. He scores for the 5th time in this game. They've extended this lead, guys. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. So thanks to the defense, they take over, big lead in hand, and an opportunity to run this clock out if they so choose.
Ready? Flag 14. Flag 14. Go!
Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
The Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him. He's changing the play. Sees an alley. Turning on the Jets. The 50. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the touchdown Ducks. And the pummeling has started. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the fourth quarter and close in on 11 straight victories. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff that teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game, you want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
Across the 45. Still running at the 40. Flying out to the left. Touchdown Ducks! And the route is on. You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable fourth quarter lead, and they know. This offense has it with really good field position.
95-96 bridge. 95-96 bridge. Ready, ready, go, go.
Trying the run, it's Murphy. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Right back to it. Headed to the end zone. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae.
Well, a lot of people at home are wondering on this drive with the leader, they're just going to take a knee and just take the win into the locker room. But they're staying aggressive. They're handing it off. Guys are still blocking. He's making people miss. And he scores a touchdown with no time left.
So Oregon gets the victory in its blood feud against Washington, and you best believe this one is going to stick with the men in purple for quite a while. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.
Ready. Wide 53. Ready, go. It's all day. Ready. Ready, go. Here we go. Ready. Go, go.
Oh, good night, baby. Good night, baby.
Down. Ready. Go.
Nowhere. Nowhere.
Down. Ready. Ready, go.
All day, baby.
Ready, ready. Go, go.
You're not going anywhere, man. What are you doing?
Down. Ready. 180, go.
There you go, ball. Go.
Ready. Go, go. Red. Go, go.
Hey, move the ball on us.
Here we go. Ready. 180, go.
They'll run this play from the pistol. Looking for room, it's Murphy. He'll go out of bounds right at the 36-yard line, and the running game making its presence felt.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup, but the defense, Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Here's some daylight. He's past the marker. Turning it on. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Got enough space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
And after that touchdown, you can...
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Could be an alley. Running through contact. He's up to 94 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing.
And that's the second time today, man. Like, you see, it looks like he's going in fast forward. He's got some jets, man. This guy can really, really move. This offense does such a nice job of finding creative ways to get him the football.
Looking for the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you.
And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Plows through the defense. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1.
Go!
Rides to the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
129! Go!
Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 30. Inside the touchdown, Ducks. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes...
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter.
Ready! 180! Where did he go?
Maybe a crease. Crosses midfield. The 30. The 20. He's at the touchdown, Oregon. Once he got some room, it was over.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps...
Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
He's got enough. At the 35, he's got room. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Duck just got that huge run. They love another explosive play.
Red 54, red 54, go!
Looking for a crease. It's Murphy. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
Here we go, ready? Let's go!
To the back. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Ready, go!
Plows his way ahead. There he goes. Makes him talk to the hand. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had zero answers.
Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him.
And, man, you got to like the swarm of this defense. You've got to get in the backfield, make some penetration, and realize the first guy's not going to always get that big sucker on the ground. Like, he's a big, strong dude. He's breaking tackles, but still swarming to the football, and this defense still gets a tackle for a loss.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Ducks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game.
Blue 22, blue, go, go!
Back to throw, it's Keys. Setting up the screen. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Go, go!
The quarterback thinks this is a free play. Caught in the backfield, it's Murphy. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. A 1st down run in the red zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Ducks! He scores for the 5th time in this game. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. Breaks into the open. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the run, it's Murphy. There's a crease. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback changing the play. Got an alley. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So
got some room headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks! He's in the house for the 6th time in this. So hope stays alive. The undefeated season lives on as they inch closer to that 12-0 goal and what they hope will be a berth in the college football playoff.
And I'm just so impressed with the mindset of
Here we go. Ready. Go, go. Down, ready. 180, go. Down, ready. Ready, go. Ready, ready.